Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. I'm in a good mood today. Had a nice day out, got myself a cup of tea, just ate a delicious lasagna, spent some time playing the Android port of Ascension Chronicle of the Godslayer on my tablet. It's generally been a fairly pleasant, chilled, laid-back kind of day. And that seems like a good situation in which to take on WazHack and try to prevent it kicking my ass. So we're going to continue with Reebs the Fallen, our level 6 Valkyrie. It's a few days since I last recorded, so I didn't remember that clearly what we were doing. So first things first, let's have a quick tour of our stuff. Potions. Oh yes, okay. We had a wizarding hat, some good armor, shield, gems, gold ring, which we need to identify, but, of course, we're still sticking to my revived plan of focusing on identifying wands. But I feel like we're in a reasonably good position. We've got some good armour and stuff here. And, I mean, our wands, though not amazing, do give us a bit of fighting power with magic missile, and, of course, that all-important escape power with teleportation. So that's a reasonably solid base to continue into the dungeon, I think. Still getting some unknown scrolls. I seem to remember saying I was a little wary about reading scrolls. You never want to come across a scroll of fire. Of course, at the moment, we're actually wearing a lot of metal, so scroll of fire probably wouldn't be that big a deal. So let's give it a go. Oh, wow, okay. You couldn't make this stuff up. Well, my boots burnt and my bread burnt. I don't know if I can still eat burnt bread. Yeah, loaf of burnt bread. I don't know if it'll do me any harm or whether it'll just feed me less or what, but there you go. My boots, of course, were nothing special. Could switch to the other boots, but we don't know what they are. While we're here, since we know the Zelgomer scroll is not going to be a scroll of fire, let's give it a go. Nothing happens. Alright, well, for now, I'm actually just going to kind of take a gamble on the combat boots, see what happens. Okay, these seemed like an improvement, I guess. Don't seem to be cursed. No. Ah, +0 speed boots. Well, presumably that's beneficial. Let's find out whether they're cursed. Try taking them off. Ah, they're fine. Good. So they're uncursed +0 speed boots. So that can only be good. Let's put them on. And I will actually drop the burnt boots because I don't really have any use for them. I'll keep the combat boots in case we do anything to our current speed boots, but I feel like speed boots are probably the better option. I don't know what they do speed-wise. Like, I don't know what effect they have, whether it's movement speed or what, but can't hurt. This, of course, as regular viewers, or indeed WazHack players, will know, is the lift down into... Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Down into the Gnomish Mines, which you may remember I said I'm going to try and avoid dealing with in future, because it's been my demise one time too many. I'll leave most of this, but I will take Gnominids. Oh, I just noticed. If you look in the top left next to my portrait, you'll see that I have a double arrow, like a fast-forward arrow, which is the symbol that appears when you've cast haste on yourself. So, didn't mean to do that. I turned Valve on. Yeah, who didn't? I don't know. That was meant to be an allusion to Valve, the company, but it didn't really work very well. Okay, so... you sense your gold ring is cursed. Ah, the power of Dweomery. Anyway, what I was trying to say is the speed icon up there in the top left suggests that these boots of speed have a similar effect to a haste spell. Whether it's to the same extent, I don't know, but that's good because it means my movement speed and presumably my attacking speed will also be increased. The other thing is, yes, I'm not going down into the Gnomish Mines, because they've ended so many promising runs, and I don't want to deal with it. So we're just going to continue through the standard dungeon. Just have a quick check of my wands, see what I've got to use if necessary. But I think we'll be okay. Seem to be doing fairly well. And as many of you have asked, I'm trying I'm making a conscious effort to fight more slowly from turn to turn. Now, we are starting to get hungry, so we'd better just scarf down some of these innards. Might as well eat them right now. There we go. No minids and orc innards. I'll have a brief rest to get some health back. And then move on. Got some potions. Should try to identify the potions that we haven't already identified, so that's the next thing to bear in mind. I am going to pick up the bag, and then I'm going to test it out, just as you've seen me doing in the last couple of episodes. So, let's add stuff to the bag, but something that we're not going to miss if it vanishes. So, let's just put one of our blue gems in to start with. It didn't say anything about the blue gem vanishing, so I guess it's not a Midas bag. Spellbook of Drain Life. Not really that interested, actually. Might just chuck it away. I mean, we don't know what that orange spellbook is. Do we already have Drain Life? We do. Yeah, let's just get rid of that spell. And thank you to the couple of people who pointed out that possibly the reason we can't cast spells, or we have such a low spellcasting chance, is because we're wearing a lot of metal, and that impedes your spellcasting. Let's unlock this with the lockpick. Why not? And we will retrieve black gloves, gem, lamp, Zelgomer scroll, pink spell, hexagonal wand, and axe. I'm going to take the axe for now. We need to drop some stuff though. So, let's drop the scale mail suit. There we go. And we'll read the Ganivenzea scroll. Nothing happens. And let's identify that wand that we just picked up. Like this. Hexagonal wand is Uncursed Wand of Probing. Not really what I wanted, but at least we know. It's a little disappointing that we only got one ID out of that. I was hoping to ID maybe that cursed gold ring, or even the axe, that second axe we just picked up, in case it's something good. But never mind. Such is the way things go in WazHack. And we got a new identifier to replace the one we just used, so that's fine. Have we tried a readme? Apparently not. Enchant weapon. So chances are the second axe we just picked up is probably not better than our current axe now it's been enhanced, but you never know. Let's have a look at our current axe. +0. So actually it would be easy for our secondary axe to be better. Why are we still carrying the Morning Star? Let's throw that on the floor. Urgh! Don't just drop it. Throw it away. Phoebe Black Scroll. Have we read that? We have not. Create monster. Well, we're bound to come across one of those sooner or later. Apparently we're having trouble hitting the rat. Yeah, I'm rushing combat a bit because I don't see a rat being a huge threat to me. Okay. Let's proceed. Downwards. Of course, we have those gloves as well, which we just picked up. And it's tempting to just put them on and see what they are, but they could be gloves of fumbling or something, and then if they're cursed, of course, we're kind of screwed. So, we failed to read the Uncursed Orange spellbook before, so let's try reading the Cyan one. Probably not. With great difficulty you learn healing, which of course has a 0% cast chance. But, thing is, if we find ourselves in a position where we want to cast some of these spells, we could put on our +2 Cornuthaum to boost our magic casting ability, and remove basically all of our metal stuff. It probably wouldn't give us a great casting chance, but it would be a chance. Of course, it takes time, a number of turns, to remove clothing and armour, so we don't want to do that if we're in combat or any other sort of time-pressed situation. Having said that, I'm actually just going to take off our armour and stuff now, like that, and see what our casting chance is when we're not wielding metal. Okay, still 0% for healing and only 7% for the other stuff. But it could be worth training it up. I'll tell you what, let's see if we can train up lightning. I don't know if you actually get points in spells by just casting them at nothing in particular. Now we're out of mana, I think. And we're starting to get hungry, so we'll eat the burnt bread. Better put our stuff back on. But yeah, I was curious to see whether we actually had not a good casting chance, because we wouldn't have a good chance with a melee character, but a tolerable casting chance if we took the metal stuff off. But it's still only 7%. However, possibly training it would work. I don't know, as I said, I don't know if casting a combat spell like lightning on nothing actually counts towards your ability. But maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But it's unlikely that we're going to have the opportunity, or that it's going to be worthwhile to repeatedly cast that in order to find out. So fighting a lot of wind here. Not doing too much damage to us at the moment, but if this rat's joining in, it could start to be an issue. Let's see if we can take out the rat first. There we go. And that gave us a level up, which is a nice boost. So I guess we need to take another level 1 talent. I mean, Fury +2 to hit enemies when you're below quarter hit points. Ideally, I'd like to avoid it reaching that point at all. But it could be a handy escape, or, aid handy escapes. But it doesn't actually protect you, it just gives you better punching power. So I feel like weapon precision for higher critical hits is probably the better play there. And let's just continue trying to hit the wind. Methodically. Methodical wind combat. Come on. Down you go. Fighting the wind with an axe. Seems like a biblical tale, almost. Some misguided king fighting the wind with an axe. I'm going to use a Wand of Magic Missile here because we're being approached by kobold zombies. A lot of kobold zombies. And we can't run away because the wind is on the other side of us. So, although I dislike squandering our magic missile charges, I think it's worth it under the circumstances. So we've thinned out the kobold zombie crowd and we can fight the wind in peace. Like this. Takes a lot of damage though. I mean, for something that doesn't actually have a body, wind is surprisingly sturdy. And of course the other thing is it takes a lot of time doing this. You know what, how about we try casting lightning? Anything? Oh, you don't have sufficient skill with light. Well, I have sufficient. Oh, it's because I've got my metal back on again. Of course. So. We're gradually chipping away at the fog cloud. There we go. That was a bit laborious, but we got there in the end. Ah, at least it only teleported me a bit further away along this floor. I want to grab that potion. There we go. Potion of healing, so that's a good find. And the fact that we've identified it already is nice. I'm going to try chucking some of our potions at these assholes. How about the brown potion? Potion of sleeping. That's definitely good to know. That can be a very, very useful potion. What about the cyan potion? Potion of paralysis. So they're asleep and paralysed. Excellent. Wow. Okay, he's actually doing some damage. Let's throw a swirly potion. Potion of speed is not what I was looking for. How about the brilliant blue potions? Might be healing. Nothing. So, don't know. That could be... I don't know. Something that removes some other effect, which he wasn't suffering. There we go. Any eye goo? No. Any orc meat? No. There is a lockpick if we come across another unlocked, or rather locked door that we need to unlock. I'll eat the snake meat, and I will take the wand. Pulsating wand, no less. And goblin meat also. And how much identified power do we have? We have 2. So I am going to use an identify on our pulsating wand. Uncursed wand of create monster. Again, not actually useful, but at least we're not going to basically take a chance on using that if we're backed into a corner. At least now we know it's not going to be useful in that sort of situation. Again, frustratingly, we didn't get any other identifies out of it, just that one. It's a little aggravating that keeps happening, but so be it. Let's take out the giant rat. Shouldn't be too tricky, but there's a bugbear coming in behind. I'm going to try... I imagine the 3 frosty potions are probably healing potions, so I'm going to try the cursed black potion and see what that is. Missed him completely. It's probably either ink or oil. I think that's usually what... Ooh, potion of confusion. Okay. I was going to say black potions are usually either ink or oil, but this one actually wasn't. He's now confused, which is fine. Excellent. Definitely worked in our favour there. And a scroll of teleportation, which is a great find. As far as I remember, we didn't have one at all before. We did have our wand, of course, but it's always nice to have a scroll of teleportation on hand, in case things really start to go bad. Of course, it's just a temporary reprieve, because enemies and WazHack seem to be able to follow you wherever you go, but nonetheless, it is a welcome escape route. Potion of choking. So that should actually harm this beast while we're smacking it with our axe. Meat? Yes, loads of meat. Your stomach feels about to explode. Maybe should have actually waited until it... Shut up. Don't want to read that. I was trying to pick up the black potion. Sorry, that was a bit rude. Shut up! It's just, I mean... Roses are bombs, violets aren't blue. Yeah. Okay. Maybe should have waited until we were a bit hungrier to eat the Rothe meat, but we did not, so that's that, really. Wow, okay. I mean, he hasn't done that much damage to us, but the fact that we're not hitting him and he's hitting us is troubling. Let's see if this one's also a cursed, not cursed, confusion potion. No, that was a potion of oil. I always forget this about WazHack, the fact that you can use potions of the same colour and they don't necessarily have the same effect. Don't know what that was. Wow. Okay. Well, we did win, but I was starting to worry a little bit there. I will take his innards. We're probably not going to get hungry soon enough. Oh, that was an acid blob. I was lucky it didn't corrode anything as far as I noticed. Yeah, oh, a cape. We had a cape as well from earlier, so... I would like to identify that at some point, but it doesn't seem to be on the cards. Yeah, we're probably not going to get hungry soon enough for it to be possible for us to eat the bugbear innards before they rot, but it doesn't hurt to carry them around. So, frustrating though it is, let's use Magic Missile because we're facing a bugbear and a spider. Don't know why I said bogbear there. That's an entirely different kind of beast. Okay, and it's going to be the last charge of our Wand of Magic Missile here. But it at least took out the bugbear, so that was a lifesaver there. And of course we knew that it was the last charge, so we could use the wand as advisedly as possible, you know, with the most possible information. I'm going to take a swig of my delicious chai here. And that's a lot of the thinking behind this wand identification strategy that we're using at the moment. Wands can make a big difference to the outcome of a run, and to use them most effectively, you need to have as much information as possible about them. Seems to be working out tolerably well. This guy, of course, is a problem, and in fact, the first thing I'm going to do is use Wand of Teleportation to zap him away. I don't have an apple, which is aggravating. I do have a potion of healing, and we are quite injured, so I'm going to drink a potion of healing. It didn't relieve the poison status, that's a shame. But hopefully we can get rid of the dust vortex before that spider comes back. I was tempted to teleport myself away, but you never know where you're going to end up. You could end up in a worse situation than before, so you need to be careful with teleporting yourself, I think. We're at least no longer poisoned, so that's something. And apparently every few attacks we just walk through the dust vortex, which is kind of an issue. Come on, go down. I'm starting to get careless because I'm growing impatient. But I'm still restricting myself to individual taps rather than holding down the key, which is something I've often done. Okay, well, we beat the vortex, and we've got another level, so we're doing okay for food for the most part, so I don't feel like another level is gastronomy is necessary. Final level of Dweomery is actually useful. But I feel under the circumstances, we're coming into tougher and tougher fights. So a level of first aid for that added health regen might be a good idea. White potion, bug bonets, lamp, whatever. I think we have several lamps now, actually. I'm not sure what we're going to do with all of that stuff. I mean, I actually don't particularly like lamps in this game, even. I do not love lamp. I don't know why I just referenced Anchorman. I don't even like it. Will Ferrell's face really irritates me. I'm sorry to say. Okay, did the dwarf have anything good? Double-headed axe might be worth hanging on to, in case we get a chance to identify it at some point. What's that? Dark green potion, I'll take that. Okay, we need to chuck some stuff in here. Remember, we no longer have a Wand of Magic missile, so that's going to be a concern for us. Kill the ants. Okay, close it. Oh, can't close the door because there's a bat. Now close it. And it looks like we're going to get a companion again. So, please, your ladyship, release me. Yeah, why the hell not? And he immediately ate Soldier Ant Goo and poisoned himself. Vaily. What is he? Use the chat button to interact with nearby pets. So apparently he's considered a pet. I know for mechanical purposes he is considered a pet. It's just funny that it words it that way. Okay. So, he's a rogue. Okay. I don't think we have anything that would be particularly useful to him, but maybe. Let's see if we can give him something that he'll benefit from. Someone pointed out to me that if pets carry items, they'll find out whether they're cursed or something. Something like that. I don't remember exactly. Let's give him a dagger. We don't really have any armour for him. Maybe we can find some nearby. Let's give him black gloves, cloak. Might as well give him the combat boots, to be fair. Yeah, alright, that'll do. Now, we must be getting close to becoming burdened again, so let's chuck away our spellbook of healing, because I feel like we don't really need it. Oh, look at him looking all dashing and dapper. Gentleman rogue. And he fell down the steps. Wow, okay, it's one of these evil spiders. Back off. Can you help me out here, rogue guy? Okay. First things first, teleport it away. It's poisoned me. Not much I can do about that, but I'm going to have a rest as much as possible to try and overcome the poison. I'm not sure if there's a keyboard shortcut for rest. I imagine there probably is, but I don't know what it is. Better drink a healing potion. Frustrating, because we probably would have been okay without it, but I didn't want to take that risk. Okay, your stomach relaxes slightly, so not quite as full. I was coming back over this way to see if there's any armour or anything. Not really. Any armour or anything on the dwarf that would be appropriate for our new rogue friend. And there's more chainmail or something there. What the hell is that? Gelatinous cube? I mean, I assume that's a D&D reference, but wow, I don't remember ever seeing one of those before. Maybe there's been an update or something, I don't know, but wow. Okay. Alright then, how are we going to deal with this? No idea what its qualities are. So, how about we actually use our Wand of Probing? Okay, Armour 9. XP. Gelatinous Cube can resist the effects of sleep. It's alert and deaf. I assume if it's deaf, that means we maybe wouldn't be able to charm it if we were the bard. Maybe wouldn't be able to charm it. Resistant to sleep doesn't worry me too much. I'm going to test out my white potion on it. Levitation. Let's see how much damage it can do to us. Where's our rogue? There he is. So, let's send him in ahead and see what happens. Okay, it's actually doing quite a lot of damage. It seems like it's got him trapped as well. Yeah. Apparently that's what happens. I don't remember how much health it said it had. I should have looked at that more closely. Oh well, we won. Look at me! I've been found by the scientists in Jurassic Park. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Let's take some money. He apparently is still trapped like a complete Burke. You pick up a fresh blob of gelatinous cube goo. Initially I read that as gelatinous cube poo. Let's eat the cube goo. It's painful. Right, okay. Well, that's that then. Didn't have a lot of choice about walking past that sewer grate. Probably should have done it more carefully. I was still thinking about the gelatinous cube. As it is, we're up against these legions of rats now, and we're kind of going to have to tough it out. But hopefully we'll be okay. At least they're only rats, and not kobolds or something. Okay. Look at that pile of rat bodies. Okay. So, rabid rat meat, etc, etc. Got another bag. Get the stuff out. And I will pick up the enchant armor scroll. I'm going to have to rest to get rid of this poison. Our lack of apples is kind of becoming an issue here. Wow. We're actually starting to get into serious health problems. But it's okay. Now we need to fight some more wind. Like this. Do you want to help out, by any chance? Apparently he doesn't. Oh, the same thing's happening as happened with our previous companion. Just standing there for a while. Not really doing anything. So, going to go through standard bag protocol here. Going to add something we don't need to it. Oh, a firestone. We've actually found out that that's a firestone. Did we pick it up in the last episode, maybe? I don't remember. But it's a good thing to know. Have to try and remember that we actually have that. Alright, let's put an orange gem in the bag. It didn't say anything about becoming lighter, so again, probably not a Midas bag, and that is a jet of fire. I feel a phoenix coming on. Leave it behind the locked door. Leave it. Leave it. Come here. More rats, I guess. Not more rats. Alright, let's just go. Crap. Well, at least he acted as a decoy when that Rothe jumped down the stairs at us. Dodge this. You hear Vayli howling. What the hell's he howling about? Attack. There you go. Okay, the gelatinous cube. So we're going to have to go through the Phoenix door. It's tempting to say, rejoin me next time, and just leave it on that cliffhanger, but if you're familiar with the way beginnings of episodes tend to go for me, you might have to use a healing potion. Yeah. Don't want to, but let's do it just to be safer. Yeah, if you're familiar with the way starts of episodes tend to go, I probably don't want to tackle a phoenix at the beginning of the next episode. So, 5 pieces of rabid rat meat. Let's just leave them behind. So, let's have a rest. Hopefully, we won't be poisoned to death in our sleep. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Some more sleep. What? No? Why the hell is he suddenly my enemy? You complete bastard. I rescued you. Alright, well, let's teleport him away, which is an annoying waste of a teleport, but so be it. Have a rest. Hopefully he won't come back, or not for a while. What the hell? Python? What is going on today? Alright, throw the purple red potion, which missed it completely. Throw the... Oh, God, I don't know. Throw the Firestone. Let's do that. Run, run. Kill it, kill it. Did the Python eat it? I think the Python took the Firestone. Okay, I'm going to try dropping a green gem. Nothing. No gas stones. Shit. Okay. I've only got 2 teleport charges left. I don't want to use them. We don't have anything that increases our performance. Let's try a frosty potion, see what it is. Yeah, it's extra healing. Thought it might be something like that. Kill the Python, kill the Python. Kill the Python. Okay. Yeah, I guess the Python just picked up the Firestone. It's very difficult to use then, if enemies are able to pick it up just like we can. Anyway, I've probably got a lot of rotten food in my pockets at the moment, so let's start chucking some of it away. Well, apparently not, even though I've been picking up an absolute ton of meat. I only have a bit of rabid rat meat left, and I don't really want to eat that, because it'll have a terrible effect on me. Okay. Okay. Potion-wise, we have a couple of potions of extra healing and a normal potion of healing. Fine. Wand-wise, the only useful one we have really here is Wand of Teleportation. Only 2 charges left. Not great. We have a Scroll of Teleportation. Enchant Armor. Okay, I'll tell you what. How about we read the Bayawaki Scroll. Destroy Armor! Alright, read the Enchant Armor. Wait, it destroyed my shield? Oh my god, and it was a cursed enchant armor. Oh, Jesus. I was trying to strengthen myself to take on the Phoenix. God damn. Alright, well, I can't see any way forward. I mean, I could try teleporting myself and hope that we go down a floor, but I think... Yeah, of course there are many enemies here. Alright, so... Let's, first up, try dropping the Firestone. Actually, let's throw it a little bit ahead of where we're running to and hope that they can't get to it in time. Is that going to work? Yes! Yes! It actually worked. Alright. And we're going to need... Oh, we could take a 3rd level of first aid, actually. Yeah, let's take that. I can't believe that actually worked. I mean, we're still being mobbed by 10,000 enemies. But that actually kind of worked. No, I don't want to throw that. We have other gems which could be useful. I doubt any more of these are Firestones, but we can give them a go. You know what? Let's just drop the lot of them. No, they're just red gems. Figured they might be. Okay, let's use a Wand of Teleport to get rid of this spider. Fight the bees. Pick up the bees. I don't know what Queen Bee Goo does to you, like whether it hurts you. Might well do. And there's our betrayer over there to the right. Better drink potion of healing. Didn't heal me that much because it was cursed. What are these scrolls? Enchant weapon. Nothing. Milky potion. Extra healing. Definitely want to take that. I'll take the phoenix feather even though I don't really know what use it has. Okay, let's drink extra healing. Apparently I'm just having a lot of trouble hitting anything today. The loss of our shield is a problem. That's a serious issue. Hopefully that poisoned him. I'd like to enchant our weapon, but we don't really have time. Okay. I think we're going to have to go toe-to-toe with Vaylee, the bad faith rogue. Okay, extra healing. And more extra healing. Yeah, definitely glad I rescued that asshole. I'll take my stuff back. And actually, I'll close this. Can't close it? No? Oh, shit me. There was a killer bee hiding in the darkness. Okay, let's do that and then close it that way. That should work. And then have a rest. Now. God damn. Okay. Don't really have anything to throw. Don't really have anything useful to read. Tell you what. I'm going to teleport him away. And try to get some rest before he comes back. I'll eat garter snake meat. And I will not eat old rabid rat meat. That sounds disgusting. Drop the rabid rat meat. Where is it? Oh, it must be on the floor. Oh, it's the rat meat I dropped earlier. Okay. I don't know why it's not letting me sleep. There we go. He's back. At least I've got most of my health back now. We're basically going to have to go toe-to-toe with this guy. We don't have a lot of choice. This episode's running a bit long, but it's been quite eventful here, so need to wrap this up first, really. Still have Scroll of Teleportation. He knocked off a large chunk of our health with one hit, so loath though I am to use up my last resource, I think it's prudent to read the Scroll of Teleportation. Oh, and it's directed teleportation as well. Excellent. Alright. I don't want to deal with those baby ants. So, let's teleport into this empty room over here. And now we need to have a rest. Wow. He caught up with us extremely quickly. And now we seriously have nothing. Except Wand of Probing. I'll use that to find out how much health he's got left. Unless it doesn't say. I thought it said how much HP. Never mind. Never mind. There's really nothing else we can do at this point. We don't have any other scrolls to escape with. We don't have any useful potions to throw at him. We don't have any wands that can either hurt him or teleport him away. If we can't slug it out with this guy here and now, we're done. I guess we could rub a lamp. Now this is real desperation thinking here. We could rub a lamp. Thank you for freeing me. He's got a dagger. That doesn't look good. Can I talk to him? Guy? Hello? We're done here, your ladyship. You gonna help me out? You're just gonna stand there and watch me get killed? Do I have to use the lamp? Rub? No, just made me drop my axe. Oh, now I need to get my axe back into my hand. Genie? Genie! Kind of figured that was coming. But I hope you're all reasonably satisfied that I did pretty much everything I could think of to get out of that situation. It's frustrating because I felt the run was going fairly well, but at the same time I feel like I played reasonably well. So I didn't feel too bad about it, and I think I learnt some things. If nothing else, we got to see a gelatinous cube, which was new. And apparently a completely indifferent genie who thanks you for saving him by just standing and staring at you as you get your head beaten in. So anyway, let's have a look at what we were carrying that we didn't already have identified. Cloak was a good cloak, but wouldn't have helped. Hand warmers wouldn't have helped. We had no other combat-related stones, so they wouldn't have been much useful. We did actually have a bag of holding! I think that's the first time I've ever found a bag of holding. ever, and we didn't even know. We had some bread, bee goo, ring of invisibility. I mean, it would have helped, but I don't think it would have saved us. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there was anything... Oh, Staff of Death. Staff of Death. If I'd known it was a Staff of Death, we could probably have used a death spell on that ogre. That's the one thing that might have got us out of it. But frankly, I don't feel too bad about not thinking to try casting a spell from our completely unknown staff. I think that's higher level play than I'm at this point, to be honest. So I don't feel too bad about it. It's disappointing, but I don't feel like I've been cheated or screwed over by the game. I feel like that was fair-ish. Probably not fair being mobbed by that many enemies, but no, that was decent. I'm alright with that. 835 feet down in the dungeon. Reebs the Fallen. So long, Reebs. So, I think we will leave it there for today. Thanks for watching, as always, and rejoin me next time when we will attempt another run into the dungeons of WazHack. Which character will we choose? I don't know. Join me then to find out. So until next time, bye for now.